Hi, you. First off, welcome to the channel. And since you click on this video, either A, you read fighting games and you want to understand motion inputs, B, you play fighting games already and you want to get better at both, or C, you just want to see how a small guy like me can even explain things. Regardless, I'm going to show you how I understand and practice motion inputs when I was just starting fighting. For a while now, a lot of people always say inputs are hard, whether it be quarter circles, DPs, or whatever these are. As a teen, I always practice these motion inputs all the time. Like I used to sit in the lab all the time and just practice these motion inputs. And I would like to explain my technique on how I got better with these motion inputs. And I would like to call this technique the running start technique. Now, say there is a lane, right? Boom, a lake. Don't mind my shitty drawing, but there's how I explain it. Say this is a lake, right? And there's 3 people at this lake that needs to get across from the other side. There are some people who don't need to jump at all because they have that ability and they can just hop right over. There's also some people who need to get a running start backwards, like a little bit of a step back just to make that leap. And then there's also other people who actually need to get a running start to make it over the lake. You feel me? So that's like somewhat of an example of a running start technique. Now, to explain further, I'm going to be using my boy Ree here to explain the running start technique. So, like always, a quarter circle, right? You know, Hadouken, quarter circle. If you input a half circle, which, you know, some moves like Fafnir from Guilty Gear Strive, that is a half circle. If you input a half circle, you still get the Hadouken input, as you can see. So this is a good way to practice your quarter circles, because you go from a half circle, and even then, from the running start technique, you can still go from down forward, like you're blocking low, and then swing, like the Hadouken, up and stop at that motion. So using that to practice is really helpful, and it was really helpful to me when I was first learning Marvel vs. Capcom 3 G motions. The way I think of DB motions, I like to call it zigzags. And why I like to call it zigzags? Example, look at Street Fighter 4, how they showed Ryu's Shoryuken. You can't tell me it does not look like a zigzag. Look at how they present it. It looks like a fucking zigzag. Remember, getting used to motion inputs takes a lot of times. Do not feel bad if you mess up, or, you know, you miss input from time to time. If your hands don't get it, remember, just take it slow each time. And then once you get gradually used to it, keep picking up the speed. And sooner or later, you should get it. And soon, you can be just like everyone else. You do motion inputs fast and execute them properly so your friends can hate you. Just like how my friends hate me. I'm not sorry for what I did to my friends. Combos. So once you get used to motion inputs and now you start trying to get better with combos, it's going to be a lot easier. So into trying to add those motion inputs to the middle of combos so you can continue to extend your combos in bread and butters and also in intermediate or advanced combos. I'm gonna show you how my brain actually started to understand combos when I was younger. I'm gonna show you 2 combos. It's 2 simple bread and butters, one from DBFZ and one from Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. Now don't pay attention to where the arrows are going or the motion input. Pay attention to the buttons. And I want you to see the similarity that both of these buttons have. You see what the button similarity are when it comes to these 2 games? And no, do not say it's light, medium, heavy. That's an easy similarity. The actual similarity and how my brains respond to it back then was the colors. And with those colors, the first thing I thought of when I looked was like Simon. Yeah, the little boop boop boop. Yeah, Simon. Yeah. So even when it comes to Simon, each combo is like Simon. It's just Simon patterns. Because remember, fighting games are mainly just remembering the combos and having the muscle memory to do said combos. And even when it comes to just DBFZ or Marvel vs. Capcom 3, those are not the only fighting games that have the buttons in some form or shape color-coded. Granblue Versus, Razer Central Fiction, Guilty Gear Strive, and even Tekken has somewhat color-coded buttons. But also, do not call combos red, blue, green, and just color code the buttons. Someone's gonna look at you extremely weird for that. So when it comes to combos, just make sure that you always learn one combo at a time. Don't over exceed your brain, especially if you're new to combos, because of the fact that if you learn a lot of combos at once, you might start tying each combo together, because I know I have a bad habit of it. Not everyone, but I know I do. And when learning a combo, a lot of people like to say that arcade mode does not work sometimes. I know some people who can't go into arcade mode, they actually have to go invite other people online. Do not be afraid to use arcade mode. Arcade mode really helps. Every time I pick up a new fighting game, I don't fight anyone until I go to the arcade mode and start understanding the game and all that other jazz. It's really helpful to always use the arcade. Another tip I like to use is when I'm in practicing combos. Once I don't understand one part of the combo, I like to just keep practicing that specific part of the combo. Just that part. So I understand the first part, but I can't get the second part, right? I will continue to practice that second part, and then I will put two together. It's like building blocks in a way. At the end of the day, I really hope that this video does help you understand motion inputs and combos better. And I don't want to exclude the people who cannot actually do Kodo Circle because of, disabilities and stuff. I say that every single person who wants to play a fighting game should have a way to be accessible to fighting. That's why I really like Granblue, Power Favor, Battle for the Grid, and any fighting game that has support. If it works for you, use it. Do not feel bad for using it. Because sometimes people cannot do quarter circles, or half circles, DP motions, or even use to charge motions. That's why a lot of fighting games nowadays, I even play, that have simple things. I feel like it's a really good thing to have. And with Street Fighter 6 coming along in the next year, I really like how they're doing the classic and modern. That's sweet. But at the end of the day, I really hope this video helped. If there's any more questions, please leave a comment. And if this really helped, I would like you to like the video so I know that this video actually helped you out. And I hope everyone has a good day.